Carrying on with the schedule, now at UNI Talks, an international webinar, I would like to take this opportunity to present architect Shirish Beri sir with an award for excellence in sustainable architecture. Now let me give you a short introduction on architect Shirish Beri. Architect Shirish Beri's work, which tend to reflect his values in life, have been bearing their distinct mark on modern Indian architecture since 1975. They strive to address his life concerns of a man moving further away from nature, from his fellow human beings, and from his own self. Through his work, Shirish Beri also probes the multisensory and immeasurable dimensions of space while trying to evoke a reflective pause amidst today's clutter and background noise. His designs try to achieve an inherent sense of unity and harmony with various natural and man made elements to become as sustainable as possible. He also finds expression through painting, sketching, writing poetry, photography, film, and organic farming. He has designed a number of campuses for national and regional level institutions for research, rehabilitation, healthcare, and education, along with various other types of buildings. They have been widely published in over 150 publications in India and abroad. His work has won him a number of national international recognitions. Two of his designs were nominated for the Aga Khan Award in 2010. He has won the Arcasia Gold Medal twice for Best Design Public Buildings and Residence in Asia. His projects was shortlisted by Architectural Review Cityscape Awards as one of the three best designed public buildings in the world. He has been awarded the highly coveted A+D Shera Hall of Fame Award that is awarded to only one architect in the country, and J&K Great Masters Award for his contribution to architecture in the past 4 decades. The prestigious J&K Award is given once in 2 years only to one senior architect selected from 11 countries. He has been invited to chair and give talks, slideshows, and conduct design workshops in various professional and educational institutes in India and many other countries. Two exhibitions, a film, The Unfolding White, and a book, Spaces Inspired by Nature, on his work have been received very well everywhere. Now I would invite architect Shirish Beri sir to speak a few words with us.
Hello, everybody. Morning. Let me first thank Unitalks for bestowing this award, Excellence in Sustainable Architecture, on me. But what I started feeling about sustainability is that it has become an overused, misused fad word that we seem to, and we seem to feel that sustainability and green features can be added onto a design just like any tapestry or upholstery. One of the reasons why this is happening is we seem to be living in a society that is suffering from the fatty degeneration of its conscience, where our single-minded pursuit of money is impoverishing our mind, shriveling our imagination, and desiccating our heart. Thus, in this scenario, don't you think that we need to re-examine the way we live and the way we practice architecture? Do we not need a lifestyle and an architecture that brings about some goodness in our lives? A truly sustainable architecture, according to me, can contribute to this architecture of goodness. Genuine sustainability can only result out of a unified, holistic attitude to life. An attitude that embodies compassion, simplicity, empathy, and caring concern for all living, non-living species. Finally, embodying that goodness of life. But for this to happen, a major shift, a really major shift, needs to happen in our present attitudes and values. That shift has to be from a selfish anthropocentric attitude in life to an integral universe-centric one. What I mean here is that where man is not the center of the universe and nature and everything is not for his consumption, but man is an intrinsic strand in this wonderful web of life, and we should live that way. The second shift, which I feel is necessary, is from greed to need. That is, self restraint and self denial is very important. Sanyam, as we call it. But it seems to have become an antiquated value in this God-mind culture of this me civilization. Another shift that is necessary is a shift from the exclusive to the inclusive, from celebrity to sanctity, from glossy wrappings to inner content. What is more important in architecture and in life also is not just the outer covering or the outer elevational gimmicks, but the inner functioning of the building, the inner spaces, the quality of spaces. And so it's like moving from a personality craze to becoming a good person. We need to have a shift from the vulgar clutter to serene simplicity, which would also imply a shift from valuables to values, from goods to a good life. A major shift, I think, is necessary from the measurable knowledge to the immeasurable wisdom. In today's world, we seem to be having the perfection of means. That means we have a lot of knowledge, but a confusion of goals. We have we lack the wisdom. We need to learn to make short-term sacrifices for long-term gains. Politicians are afraid to even suggest this, as they themselves also love living as if there is no tomorrow. Thus, instead of learning from the mistakes of the overconsumptive developed countries, we see today an alarming growth in energy consumption of the developing countries. The construction industry, which consumes almost 50% of the global energy, has grown by 5% in the West as compared to 10% in the developing countries. We need to develop an attitude that understands and reduces the consumption of building energy, building related energy. And we reduce this building related energy at all three levels, at the end use level, at the embodied level, and at the recycled energy level. So finally, what I would like to say is that the world is not that which we inherited from our ancestors, but what we leave behind for our children and grandchildren. Thank you. Thank you once again, and all the best for the Unitalks.
Thank you so much, Shirish sir. Thank you for accepting the award. Now, I would also like to thank all the speakers at UniTalks today, Professor Richard, Dr. Lewis, Architect Sohan, and Professor Ravindra. We will be having a live question answer session at 6 p.m. IST today. Further details about joining the program will be posted on the app. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for attending the program. Have a good day.